Man,
Everyone knows Caesar's number
the
one.
exile of all women.
Everyone knows Caesar's number one.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just copying J. Cole on this one. I'm just, shouting people out on this one, man. This is the end of the album, man. This is the whole fucking it. This is it, bro. It's the last song. So I can't name no names without saying motherfucking White Boy, Aiden, Pookie Bear, fucking whatever you know him as. I know you know him, bro. I know that man since 6th grade, bro. He had to be the first one I said. Man, next up, who we got? We got motherfucking Woo. We got motherfucking Jalil. Who's little Woo? I just know Big Me. Fucking Jaliki, man. I love you guys, man. The Gooners, bruh. We the motherfucking Gooners. Fuck the big three. Talking about the big three. Next up, we got Igor. Y'all already know who she is. The golden girl, the golden boy. Who gives a fuck? Shout out. We don't talk no more, but shout out the big three. This music shit wouldn't even started without the big three. First of all, I made the whole fucking diss tracks. I started that shit, so y'all really gotta shout me out. That's the biggest diss track right there. Fuck you, Dub. Fuck you, Dub. I'm the one that started the diss tracks, bruh. Fuck the big three. Next up, who we got? We got motherfucking Harry, Haru, YZX, Eyes, Nose, Lips. I don't know what you know him by, but he goes by a lot of names, but he's motherfucking Harry. Motherfucking Yimmy Yimmers. Who gives a fuck? Shout out Harry. Who else, bruh? Damn, shout out motherfucking Kitty, Ari, Alejandra. Shout out motherfucking Ali, bro. Ali's been with me since day one. Shout out Bozzy. We'll get to you later. Motherfucking, we met Ari, Kitty, Alejandra, Woo, and I, and Ali. This was like before I met like 90% of y'all. When I was in a little transition from like that old, fucking group to this group now. Ali stuck with me. Shout out Kitty, bro. I fucking love you. Shout out Ari, I love you. Alejandra, I fucking love you. Fucking shout out Silly. Hey, don't get mad about what I just said, bro. But shout out Silly, you're amazing. You already know. If you know, you know. We friends though, but we're not just friends at the same time. Shout out motherfucking Brody. 90% of y'all don't even know his name, but if you know his name, then you know I fucking love Brody. Shout out Fair. Exclamation point Fair. Shout out Fair, even though she fucking blocked us. She ain't even gonna listen to this, but she fucking blocked us. Season Round 3, she made a comeback, I guess. Shout out motherfucking GG. Gia, shout out Caramel Latte. Shout out motherfucking Bozzy! My fucking Manchester twin, bro. I love you, Mandom. Shout out motherfucking Bozzy. Shout out Connie, while we talking about motherfucking British, UK, whatever. Even though he calls me a fake fucking British, shout out Connie, I guess. Who we got next? Motherfucking... Does it matter if Two Hollies is gay, bro? Does it matter? Who else, bro? Bro! Shout out motherfucking Cooper, bro. This album does not exist without me stealing this shit from Cooper. This man, we was in a call one night. This man said, like, he been saying he's gonna make an album, and I was like, okay, what you gonna call it? I was giving him some bullshit ass names, and then I said, what if you name it The Exile of All Women? And then my dumbass said, nah, I'm gonna do it. And it started off as a joke, but even if you're doing something as a joke, you want to make it sound good, right? So I hope this sounded good. So I gotta say, shout out motherfucking Cooper. Shout out motherfucking Matt Rife lookalike. Shout out motherfucking Nigel, bro. Whatever you know him by. Shout out motherfucking Glizzy, King Glizzes. Shout out Peach Frogs. The first time I met fucking Glizzy, I thought he was just a random guy. We just fucking found that. We ran into him a couple times. I did not know about him and Peach, man. Shout out Peach, though. Peach, what rhymes with that? Peach Pooch. Shout out Pooch China. Fucking Canadian, I guess. Shout out Pooch. Motherfucking Pooch low-key been here day one, but I didn't even realize it until as of late. Pooch really been here for a minute. Shout out Zente, if you even know who that is. But if we're on the topic of motherfucking Canadians, money making Mitch, he's not a bitch. Fuck you. But shout out you. But money making Mitch, he's not a bitch, bro. Mitch, I love you. I will forever, always, I will be your number one stepper, soldier, whatever you need me to be, bruh. Shout out your Twitter. Shout out, I didn't even know you were Canadian until like mad recently, bro. Shout out your fucking Twitter, though. Shout out the bully, I guess. Shout out Dub, even though I fucking hate him. William, I hate you. I deadass hate you. But shout you out, Dub. He's He's like Mitch, bro. Mitch and Dub. I've known them for mad long than I actually thought. Like, I forgot how long I actually knew them. But shout out Dub, bro. Shout out Lev. You're mad tough. Hit up Dub or Jalil for the 2 bands because I'm not giving you that shit. But shout out Lev. Song Wars Champ. The original Song Wars Champ. Shout out motherfucking J. Cole. I stole this idea from him, bro. He has one song in his album, fucking 2014. It's called Note to Self. 14 minutes just saying thank you, shout outs. I stole this from him. Shout out J. Cole. Shout out Giannis. Just be Giannis. 3-4 like I'm Giannis, bitch. Shout out the GOAT. Fuck LeBron. Fuck Michael Jordan. Giannis on top. Giannis Antetokounmpo, bro. Shout out Kendrick, I guess. Low-key, shout out Drake. Low-key Diddy? Like, low-key shout out Diddy. Shout out K's. I heard I got a fucking restaurant in your game, so thank you. And my fave, it's your game too. Shout out my fave, you're my favorite. Shout out ASAP, she's underrated. She just doesn't get on no more. Shout out ASAP, I love you. Shout out motherfucking Arrow. Thank you, Harry, for introducing us to Arrow and Sharknoy. Sharknoy, yes. Shout out Arrow, you're amazing. Shout out D Best, I love you the best. I guess we're shouting out anybody. Shout out Benzie, I guess. Like, damn, is that a hot thing? Like, shout out Benzie, fuck it. Shout out Evil Jalil. Like, I was looking at the server, I was like, who do I like talk about? There's 2 Jalils, one's evil, so shout out Evil Jalil. Shout out Mo Peepee. Mo Peepee Chains. Shout out Mo Poo, or what's her name? Poo Poo Chains, Pooch. Shout out Paimon, if you know, you know. Shout out Vanessa. I'm pretty sure you low-key hated me when I dropped that one song and I said, Vanessa, get on my dick. I apologize. Vanessa, I apologize, but shout you out. I'm gonna next out this next trio right here. Duxie, Becky Bean, and Jewel Things. Duxie, my first ever wife. Becky, my second. I married them both at the same time. They just won't admit it. Jewel Things is Becky's sister. You know what I tried to do. Didn't work out. Shout out Bravo. When you release those hoodie or jackets, whatever the fuck, bro, let me know, bro. Shout out motherfucking Tyranny. Shout out motherfucking Jupiter. Shout out Little Ruru. Who the fuck else, bro? Sue me. Give me some of that dick. Shout out fucking hate you, though. Bro, who the fuck else exists, bro? I'm really thinking. Shout out Motion Heavy J. Shout out. There's somebody else I'm forgetting. Who gives a fuck? I'm sorry. Shout out 4-1. 4 is on top like it's 41 shots, bitch. Shout out Tata. Shout out Kyle Rich. Shout out Jen Carter. Shout out the Concrete Boys. Every single one. Even you, Yachty. Low-key shout out Caribou. She used to be Concrete, but now she's not. But bitch, it's us. Motherfucking shout out motherfucking Manchester, bro. I love you, Manchester. I'm born and raised from there. If you know, you know. Cole Palmer, shout you out. Shout out Canada. Shout out the US. Shout out British. Who gives a fuck? Shout out Moanas, Jizzy, my fave, Igor. Shout out all the Moanas out there, man. I don't even know who else to shout out, but if I'm being honest with you, man. Low-key Drake, man. Low-key Marvin, if you know, you know. Shout out Gigi. I don't even think I mentioned Gigi. Shout out Gia. Shout out Connie. Shout out Marvin. I got a list right here, but I don't even know if I'm reading it right. Shout out motherfucking Silly. I think I already talked about you, but if you know, I guess. This beat low-key went on for too long. We had 8 minutes. I think that's enough. Fuck 14 minutes. Shout out Giannis one last time. Shout out J. Cole one last time. Shout out myself, motherfucking The Exile of Our Women. This is a joke album, but I low-key did try, man. I wanted to sound good. This is the end. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, then you're a real one. If you know, you know. The Exile of All Women, man. This is it. Thank you. Hey, do you know what green apples means?